In this episode of City Girl Nature, I took the train to meet with conscious jazz hip-hop recording artist and support worker Emarvellous, who moved from East London Hackney to Wales over 10 years ago. Today, I was invited to this wonderful area, Caerphilly, where it has a castle, scenic surrounding views and wildlife, all just 20 minutes from the main city.
I lost my home elements of a big shock. Determination, I won't flop. Challenges to tests, I won't stop. Negative associates, they get dropped. Quick to give up details to the cops, thinking they could break me to make me drop. No help from my fam, always on a strop. They show me no love, I get no props. Standing all lonely at the bus stop. Blood relatives always try to take a pot.
So thank you for inviting me down. Wales is beautiful and wow, look at this place.
It's all good, man. Definitely, yeah.
We're currently in Caerphilly?
Yeah.
Caerphilly, yeah. And this is Caerphilly's
And
castle, right?
Yeah, and this is the largest castle in Wales.
Wow. Yeah. So why this place?
You know, it's just a different way of life for me, man, because I'm used to the concrete jungle. I've been in London all my life. Although I've done traveling various places, as soon as I hit this location, I thought, yeah, this is home for me.
So is that, are you speaking about Wales in general or just here specifically?
I would say Wales in general, because it's nice. It's all different parts of it's different, different cultures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I like this place because it's like so laid back.
So where are you originally from?
London, Hackney.
What would you say is like the difference between? I know you said it's
more
chilled.
Hackney's like, well, London is more like fast going. That similar pace like America.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, this place is a bit behind. It's like, okay, it's got its like pace and level and that, but it's not exactly like how London is. It's more of an like.
I sense that.
Yeah.
It's giving me a bit of like Glasgow vibes, but in a different way.
Never been Glasgow. I've heard so many things about Glasgow.
But in a different way, it's like.
I love it though.
It's got a different feel to it. It's got a different type of vibe here.
And the plants and stuff like that.
Yeah, there's actually quite a lot of wild edibles that I can see growing.
All right, okay.
In this one place, abundantly actually. And look at all these ducks. Yeah. Look at all these different ducks. Oh, they're getting fed. That's why they're all here.
Yeah, that's why they're all here. Loads of them.
Yeah, so what do you do for work?
I'm a support worker.
Okay.
And I get job satisfaction in helping those who can't help themselves. Some of them I can to a certain extent, like that's like halfway. But there's all different levels of illnesses and stuff like that. Different strands of autism. Do you know what I mean? And I've worked in a homeless hostel before. And that's a different ball game altogether. Although you know things like that. Before I did support work, I know that there's like people getting into serious trouble and all that stuff, and I'm thinking to myself, there's always an answer and a reason. Maybe the reason won't make sense to us, but there's a reason for everything. So until I started doing like a mental health and all that stuff and looking into things like that, that gave me a wide range of understanding. You get me?
So, is that the only thing that you do? I think I've heard one of your tunes. I've heard about It's All About Well-Being. I heard that tune, yeah. Oh, so you do other things as well. I've heard that song.
Yeah, I do music, well-being, mental health. I'm also an artist as well as support worker.
True colours that I'm seeing, it's all about well-being. True colours that I'm seeing, it's all about well-being.
Okay.
And I've got an EP coming out soon. Okay. So you get more of an understanding of who Emarvellous really is.
Okay. Because that song in particular that I was referring to, it says it's all about well-being.
Do you know what? It's so many people's asked me, did you write that yourself? I go, of course I wrote it myself, man. I mean, like I was saying to them, like I said to you, I get inspiration from everywhere. And sometimes you go through certain things.
Yeah.
And at one stage, I was like sulfur surfacing, and do you know what I mean? And so that song was like a reflection of not just me, but what people can go through in general.
Yeah.
And that's why I got the inspiration and the vibes to write that tune.
Okay, so with the surfing as well, so you was homeless?
Well, until I had my own roof over my head, yeah.
Okay.
But not in a stage that like people like living on the streets.
Okay.
Like people I've come across like in cardboard boxes and stuff like that. Not as bad as that, but I mean, it's possible, because if my friends didn't open up the door to me, I could have been on the streets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just knew some good people along the way.
That's good.
Kind of helped me out still.
That's good. So would you say that from moving from Hackney and coming up here, your nature engagement has changed?
Yeah, because I'm more in tune with nature itself. I mean, it's different. It's just such a quiet level for me, and it's all good. I can't complain. That's the truth.
Just walking here and listening to all the nature around is actually one of the biggest benefits as well of well-being.
It really
and
is.
Connecting well-being with nature, like the nature
when
sounds.
you think about it, isn't it?
Yeah, the nature sounds, the running water, like the fresh water here.
The fresh water is just so calming. It's unbelievable.
There we go. Like, it brings a sense of calming, as you say, but also can be very healing.
Yeah.
When I say healing, there's actually factual information that getting outside and connecting with nature, being outside for 15 minutes, it can help promote anti-cancer cells in your bodies.
Exactly.
That can fight off diseases that are trying to kind of come into your body.
Your cells, yeah.
So all of these types of things essentially help with the healing elements of well-being and nature.
Yes, it's all positive energy. Anything you got with positive energy keeps out bad things happening.
Wow, look at the castle though.
It's awesome, isn't it?
I can't believe it. I didn't know it was this big.
This is the biggest in Caerphilly, man. It's nice.
Isn't it the biggest in Wales?
Yeah.
You said that earlier.
Yeah. History itself, man, right in your face.
Proper. Old as well though.
Yeah. Well, check out the brickwork though.
I know the architecture.
It's nothing like what you got nowadays. What you got nowadays is just total rubbish. Now, like this is like proper stone.
Wow.
So that was built to last.
Wow. There's even little pockets of where birds must be nesting and live as well, actually.
Check out that plant growing up out the side.
That's cow parsley. Cow parsley is actually edible as well. It's growing out of the castle.
I didn't even know that, you know. It's a nice place this is, man.
Wow.
Now you understand why I'm here.
Wow. Wow, must be the architecture of this place. That's massive. Even got, is this, what's it called?
Braille.
Braille.
Yeah.
For blind people to even, that's really good. Wow. Caerphilly Castle, largest castle in Wales, second largest castle in Britain. No wonder, look at it. It's massive.
This is nice, man.
Wow.
Check this out.
Water, wow. I like how it surrounds the castle. See, even being here, there's a sense of calmness. Watching how the water ripples.
Still waters.
Yeah, and you can see how it ripples, so it's just natural. And then all the wildlife that is here, as well as the wild plants growing, it kind of brings a sense of belonging. And it's great for our well-being.
It all needs each other though.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
You can't have one without the other.
100%. So it's interesting to like hear you talk about earlier how you was once kind of sofa surfing too. Because when I was younger, I actually was sofa surfing.
Right, okay.
When I was about 17, I had gone through quite a few different traumatic events. And it ended with me kind of not being in the right place with my mental well-being.
Oh, okay. You know the thing about that can happen to anyone, man. It doesn't matter how much money you got or whatever. I've came across people where I was working in a hostel that were trained surgeons, and there was just like a breakdown in the relationship, and then you just started constantly drinking alcohol and stuff like that, and then we found him on the doorsteps of the hostel. You know what I mean? So that's why I try my best to treat everyone respectfully, and you know what I mean, and because you never know what's around the corner. hopefully you think round the corner and you want it to be round the corner, that's going to be a positive direction. You just don't know. Now this is what you call real wood, man. Look how solid it is, man.
This must have been here for time. I want to know how long it's been here for.
They got information all over, but it's like if you go into the main areas.
Look at the architecture of it all. This is massive. This is like two of me. The door is two of me.
Well, all of us, to be honest. Look how tall it is. I'm doing this like I'm a tourist, man.
Wow.
You would never
oh
believe.
my days, look at that leaning tower as well.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I wonder what happened
That just
there.
goes to show they built it properly in the first place for it to be standing all this time.
Wow. That's what I'm used to seeing when I come and see castles. I'm used to seeing that little piece,
Yeah.
and that's it.
And that's
But this is massive.
They
Like,
really looked after this building, man, and it's important.
wow. No wonder it's the second luggage.
Do you know, I had no idea about this castle until I moved here. All I heard about was Caerphilly. I came down there, I saw the castle. Because I got something about castles anyway, from when I was a kid. I like castles and that.
Yeah.
So when I come here now, I'm in my elements. You've got a big castle in Cardiff as well. I've actually been in that one, where they filmed Merlin, all those medieval sorcery stuff.
Okay. Do you know what as well? One fact that I saw about Caerphilly is that it actually means the fort. It means fort. And also, there's a big thing about cheese here.
Yeah, the cheese festival, man. Yeah, it was meant to be this year, but I'm not sure if it's still going ahead. But it's
Okay.
a big thing over here, the cheese
Yeah,
fest.
cheese. Yeah, cheese is meant to be another thing that's quite popular about this area.
Yeah, the cheese fest is big. Seriously, yeah. You get people from all about that come down just to go to that cheese fest.
It's all about respect.
Have you ever been to beautiful Wales? What's your experience? Please share below. Please consider donating or contributing to help create even more future content.